Hello everyone, welcome to English class. Today we are going to read part 3 of chapter number 5, A Different Kind of School. Two-third part we had already read yesterday, and till yesterday we had read about Miss Beam's school, where she had introduced many different days like Duff Day, Blind Day, Lame Day, okay, Injured Day. Then students happily follow these days for once in the term, and narrator had talked to a bandaged girl. Now for knowing more experience about this kind of days, then the honor of the school, Miss Beam, left the narrator with a bandaged girl so that they can talk to each other and they can share their experiences. And now the girl started sharing her experience. Now dear students, open the page number 60, 15th para. I am going to read on 15th para, page number 60. Please open it and listen carefully. First of all, I will read this and you will pay attention towards your books properly. Oh yes, she said, let's go for a little walk. Only you must tell me about things. I shall be so glad when today is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Having a leg tied up and hopping about and crutch is almost fun, I guess. Having an arm tied up is a bit more troublesome because you can't eat without help and things like that. I don't think I'll mind being deaf for a day, at least not much. But being blind is so frightening. My head aches all the time just from worrying that I will get hurt. Where are we now? Now the girl has started sharing her experience, and she said as last day we had left there, then he asked her if he could show her the way and help her to go anywhere. Means narrator asked the girl that he could show her the way and help her to go anywhere. Then girl accepted it, okay, and she said she replied in acceptance and suggested to go for a walk. Okay, only you must tell me about things because only you must tell me. The girl said that only you will guide me for the things, means where we are standing and who is around us and all the things. I shall be so glad. Here the word glad, glad means happy. I shall be so glad when today is over. And she also tell that she would be full of joy once the day is over. She filled with joy when the day would be over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. And she further said that even the bad days would be half as bad than to be the blind. Means blind is the worst day for her. Having a leg tied up and hopping. Here is the word hopping, and hopping means to leap or jump with quick short steps. Okay, hopping means to leap or to jump with quick short steps. So she said like having a leg tied up, one leg is tied up and you have to walk with the help of one leg only. So when you will move with the one leg, then you just kind of hopping would be there. So in her opinion, other things were fun, like to have a leg tied up and jump on a support. It would be a fun for her. And similarly, having an arm tied up, if one arm is tied up, a bit more troublesome. Troublesome means annoying. Annoying means irritating. Okay, so one arm tied up can be difficult or irritating because you can't eat without help. Okay, because you need help in eating as well and things like that. And similarly on many other things you need help from others. I don't think I'll mind being deaf for a day. And she added, at least not much. Like she added that she would not mind to be a deaf for a day, but being blind. But being blind is so frightening. Frightening means she's scared. Okay, so but being blind actually scared her. She got frightened after hearing the blindness. It troubles my head aches all the time just for worrying. And she added like it troubles her mind with the fear that she would get hurt. I will get hurt, she would get hurt. Where are we now? Then she asked where were they then. Okay, as she had told about different days experiences, and she told like the first day is the blind day. Next, as you can see the picture, here is the narrator. He is the narrator. Here is the girl. She had told something, and in the playground I said we are walking towards the house, Miss Beam. As the girl asked her where were they now, And the narrator said, in the playground, and we are walking towards the house, Miss Beam. Okay, Miss here. Okay, Miss Beam is walking up and down the garden with a tall girl. And he added that Miss Beam was walking and talking to a girl name which was a tall girl, and she is moving in the garden. Para 16. Okay, what is the girl wearing? My little friend asked. This girl asked from the narrator, what is the girl wearing? The girl is asking about the girl who is talking with Miss Beam. What is the girl wearing? She asked about the dress. Okay, and a blue cotton skirt and a pink blouse. The narrator answered her question, a blue cotton skirt and a pink blouse. He answered and he told that the girl was wearing this dress. I think it's Millie, she said. What color is her hair? The girl again asked, said that it's Millie. She guessed her name of the girl, and she said might be it Millie. And what color is her hair? Now she was asking about the color of Millie's hair. Very light, I said. Narrator said, very light. Yes, that's Millie. She is the head girl. Then she was confirmed that it was Millie only, and she was the head girl. There's an old man tying up roses, I said. Narrator was describing the things around him. Then he added that there is an old man tying up roses. Okay. The narrator told that an old man was tying up roses. And yes, that's Peter. He is the gardener. Then the girl replied that name of the person is Peter, and he is the gardener, and he's hundreds of years old. And she also told her about the age. Okay, and she told he was 100 years old gardener. Now, and here comes a girl with curly red hair. She is on crutches. Now the narrator told him about a girl. Then a girl with curly red hair on crutches crossed. She told that she was Anita. When narrator described the personality of the girl, then the girl replied him that he is the Anita. That's Anita, she said. Then she replied about the girl with curly hair is Anita. Last para. And so we walked on. Gradually, I discovered that I was 10 times more thoughtful than I ever thought I could be. I also realized that if I had to describe people and things to someone else, it made them more interesting to me. When I finally had to leave, I told Miss Beam that I was very sorry to go. She replied, then there is something in my system after all. Okay, now we are at the end of the chapter, and so we walked on. They were moving on, and gradually, here is the word gradually means slowly. I discovered what the narrator found, that I was 10 times more thoughtful. Now he realized that he became more thoughtful, more sensitive towards the issue of disability. Okay, I ever thought I could be. Okay, so he became more thoughtful, more sensitive towards the issues of disability. And I also realized that if I had to describe people and things to someone else, means if describing others things is being his job, then it made them more interesting to me. Like he was describing the people and surrounding things to the girl. Okay, then he found that if he would receive this kind of job in his life, then it would be very interesting task for him. When I finally had to leave, when it was the time to leave the school, I told Miss Beam. Narrator told Miss Beam that I was very sorry to go, because he didn't want to go. So he did not want to leave the place, but he had to go. And he said to Miss Beam, like, I'm very sorry because I don't want to go, but yes, I have to go. Then Miss Beam replied, then there is something in my system after all. Then Miss Beam proudly said that the system of her school was so special and unique that the visitors also feel so. Means nobody wants to leave the place, as I have something in my system. I have something special, something unique in my system, in my school, that if a visitor came here, then they didn't want to leave this place. So my dear student, here is the end of the chapter. I hope you all have understood it carefully, clearly, and yes, we are at the end. So dear my dear students, stay calm and keep learning all the time. Thank you so much.